person.
Mm-hmm.
What am I supposed to say?
Well, Meg.
Well, Meg. Why, Meg? Oh, Meggie. Why didn't you call? Did you fly in? You didn't take a cab, did you? Why?
Oh,
Didn't
Lenny.
you
Why,
get-
Lenny, dear Lenny. My God, we're getting so old. Oh, I called, for heaven's sake. Of course I called.
Well, I never talked to you.
Well, I know. I let the phone ring right off the hook.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was out most of the morning seeing to Babe.
Now, just what's all this business about Babe? How could you send me such a telegram about Babe? And Zachary. You said somebody shot Zachary.
Yes, they have.
Well, good Lord, is he dead?
No, but he is in the hospital. He was shot in his stomach.
In the stomach? How awful. Do they know who shot him? Well, who? Who was it? Who? Who?
Babe! They're all saying Babe shot him. They took her to jail, and they're saying she shot him. They're all saying it. It's horrible. It's awful.
Jail? Good Lord, jail? Well, who? Who's saying it? Who?
Well, everybody. The police, the sheriff, Zachary, even Babe's saying it. Even Babe herself.
Well, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's just horrible.
Okay, now calm down, Lenny. Just calm down. Would you like a Coke? Here, I'll go get you a Coke.
I talked to her this morning. I asked her that very question. I said, Babe, why would you shoot Zachary? He is your own husband. Why would you shoot him? And you know what she said, Meg? She shakes her head. She says, because I didn't like his looks. I just didn't like his looks.
Well, I don't like his looks.
But you didn't shoot him. You wouldn't shoot a person because he didn't like their looks. You wouldn't do that. Oh, I hate to say this. I do hate to say this, but I believe Babe is ill. I mean, ill in the head.
Oh,
ill.
now, Lenny, don't you say that. There are plenty of good, sane reasons to shoot another person, and I'm sure that Babe had one. Now, what we've got to do is we've got to get her the best lawyer in town. Do you have any ideas on who's the best lawyer in town?
Well, Zachary is, of course, but he's been shot.
Well, count him out. Just count him and his whole firm out.
Anyway, you don't have to worry. She's already got her a lawyer.
Oh, she does? Who?
Barnett Lloyd, Annie Lloyd's boy. He just opened his law office here in town, and Uncle Watson said we'd be doing Annie a favor by hiring him up.
Doing Annie a favor. Doing Annie a favor? Well, what about Babe? Have you thought about Babe? Do we want to do her a favor of 30 to 40 years in jail? Have you thought about that?
Now, don't snap at me. Just don't snap at me. I try to do what's right. All this responsibility keeps falling on my shoulders, and I try to do what's right.
Oh, well, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And how in the hell could you send me such a telegram about Babe?
Well, if you had a phone, or if you didn't live way out in Hollywood and not even come home for Christmas, maybe I wouldn't have to pay all that money to send you a telegram.
Babe, in terrible trouble. Stop. Zachary's been shot. Stop. Come home immediately. Stop, stop, stop.
And what do you say about how old we're getting? When you looked at my face, you said, my God, we're getting so old. But you didn't mean we, you meant me. Didn't you? I'm 30 years old today, and my face is getting all pinched up, and my hair's falling out in the comb.
Why, Lenny, it's your birthday, October 23rd. How could I forget? Happy birthday.
Well, it's not. I'm 30 years old, and Billy, boy, died last night. He was struck by lightning. He was struck dead.
Struck dead. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Are you really 30? Then I must be 27. And Babe is 24. My God, we're getting really old. What's the cot doing in the kitchen?
Well, I rolled it out there so old Granddaddy got sick, so I could be close and hear him at night if he needed something.
Is old Granddaddy here?
Why, no. Old Granddaddy's at the hospital.
Again?
Meg,
What?
I wrote you all about it. He's been in the hospital for over 3 months straight.
He has?
Don't you remember I wrote you all about the blood vessels popping in his brain?
Poppin'.
And how he was so anxious to hear from you to find out about your singing career. I wrote it all to you. And then they have to feed him through those tubes now. Didn't you get my letters?
Oh, I don't know, Lenny. I guess I did. To tell you the truth, sometimes I kind of don't read your letters.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I used to read them. It's just, since Christmas, reading them gives me this slicing pains right here in my chest.
I see. Is that why you didn't use the money old granddad had sent to you to come home for Christmas? Because you hate us so much? We never did all that much to make you hate us. We didn't.
Oh, Lenny, do you think I'd be getting slicing pains in my chest if I didn't care about it? If I hated you, honestly, how do you think I would?
No.
Okay, then let's drop it. I'm sorry I didn't read your letters, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, we've got this whole thing with Babe to deal with. The first thing is to get her a good lawyer and get her out of jail.
Well, she's out of jail.
She is?
That young lawyer, he got her out.
Oh, he has.
Yes, on bail. Uncle Watson put her up. Chick's bringing her back right now. She's driving her home.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Yes, and they're due home any minute now, so we can just wait right here for them.
Well, good. That's good. So Babe shot Zachary Bortel, the richest and most powerful man in all of Hazelhurst, slap in the gut. It's hard to believe.
It certainly is. Little Babe shooting off a gun.
Little Babe.
She was always the prettiest and most perfect of the three of us. Old Granddaddy used to call her a dancing sugar plum. Why, remember how proud and happy she was the day she married Zachary?
Yes, I remember. It was his finest hour.
He remarked how Babe was going to skyrocket right to the heights of Hazelwood society, and how Zachary was just the right man for her whether she knew it or not.
Oh, lordy, lordy. And what does Granddaddy say now?
Well, I haven't had the courage to tell him all about this just as yet. I thought maybe tonight we could go to visit him at the hospital, and you could talk to him.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Do we have anything to drink around here to the tune of straight bourbon?
No, there's no liquor.
Hell.
Then you will go with me to see old Granddaddy at the hospital tonight.
Of course. Brother, I know he's going to go on about my singing career just like he always does.
Well, how is your career going?
It's not.
Why aren't you still singing at that club down in Malibu Beach?
No, not since Christmas.
Well then, are you singing someplace new?
No, I'm not singing. I'm not singing at all.
Oh, well, what do you do then?
What I do is I pay cold storage bills for a dog food company. That's what I do.
Gosh, don't you think it'd be a good idea to stay in the show business field?
Oh, maybe.
Like old Granddaddy says, with your talent, all you need is exposure, and then you can make your own breaks. Did you hear that suggestion about him getting your foot put in one of them blocks of cement they got out there? He thinks that's real important.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. And I'll probably hear it again when I visit him at the hospital tonight. So let's just drop it, okay? What's this? Pecans? Oh, great, I love pecans. Come on. Crack, you demons, crack!
We have a nutcracker.
Where's the sport and a nutcracker? Where's the challenge?
It's over here in the utensil drawer.
There. Open. Mmm. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Where'd you get fresh pecans?
Oh, I don't know.
They sure are tasty.
Doc Porter brought them over.
Doc? What's Doc doing here in town?
Well, his father died a couple months ago, and now he's back seeing to his property.
Gosh. Last I heard of Doc, he was up in the east painting the walls of houses to earn a living. Heard he was living with some Yankee woman who made clay pots.
Joan.
What?
Her name is Joan. She came down here with him. That's one of her pots. Doc's married to her.
Married?
Uh-huh.
Doc married a Yankee?
That's right, and they got 2 kids.
Kids?
A boy and a girl.
God. Then his kids must be half Yankee.
I suppose.
God, that really gets me. I don't know why, but somehow that really gets me.
I don't know why it should.
And what a stupid looking pot. Who'd buy it anyway?
Wait, I think that's them. Yeah, that's Chick's car. Oh, there's Babe. Hello, Babe. They're home, Meg. They're home.